Have you ever wondered why some people reach for smoke when life feels heavy? It's not just about addiction. It's about something far deeper, something human. Behind every cloud of smoke, there's a story that was never told. A memory, a wound, a silence. Some people don't smoke because they want to, they smoke because it feels like the only time they can breathe. For a few seconds, the world slows down, the noise fades, and in that fragile pause, the chaos inside them feels quiet. But have you ever asked yourself, why do I need that pause? Why does peace have to come wrapped in something that hurts me? Maybe it's because peace never came freely. Maybe, since childhood, peace was something you had to earn by staying quiet, staying strong, staying okay for everyone else. Psychologists call it emotional regulation, the ways we try to control feelings too big to handle. Some people talk, some cry, and some light something just to watch it fade, like their thoughts, their anger, their pain. It's never really about the smoke. It's about the moment before the smoke, that deep breath in, that small, controlled inhale where, for once, they decide when to breathe and when to stop. It's control disguised as calm. And maybe that's why so many people find comfort in it. Because in a world that keeps spinning, they finally have something they control completely. Inhale, exhale, gone. But here's the truth. Every time they do it, the body relaxes while the mind remembers. It remembers the first time it worked, the first time that tiny act brought silence. And from then on, the mind says, "This helps," unquote, even when it doesn't. What's fascinating is how our brains connect emotion and repetition. Each time you repeat something that eases pain, your brain learns to depend on it. Not for the substance, but for the feeling of escape. That's not weakness. That's survival. The human mind does anything to avoid pain, and sometimes we mistake relief for healing. People say it's hard to quit, but what's harder is replacing what it gives, that false sense of control. That small ritual that tells you, you're still here. It's not the smoke you miss, it's the silence that came with it. And maybe you felt that silence too. In other ways. In the music you play when no one's around. In scrolling late at night, long after you said you'd sleep. In staring at a wall, lost in thoughts you never say out loud. Everyone has their version of escape. Some are loud, some are quiet. But all of them are trying to do the same thing, protect us from feeling too much. Tell me honestly, have you ever done something knowing it wasn't good for you, but you did it anyway because it felt like the only thing keeping you together? If you have, comment yes below, because that's where real awareness begins, in admitting the reason, not judging the habit. See, the psychology of smoking isn't just chemical, it's emotional conditioning. The hand-to-mouth movement mimics self-soothing like the first time we learned comfort as infants. The breath mimics meditation. The repetition creates familiarity. It's the body's desperate attempt to find safety in predictability. But the irony is what we use to feel alive slowly numbs us. We chase calm but collect chaos. We seek relief but inherit guilt. And that's where the pain hides, not in the act, but in what the act replaces. When you take away someone's coping habit, you're not just removing a behavior, you're touching their identity. That's why quitting feels like losing a part of yourself. Because the habit didn't just belong to your hands, it belonged to your story. But what if I told you you can still have the silence, the calm, the peace without the harm? The truth is, the peace was never in the smoke. It was always in the pause. In that small moment where you stopped the world to feel something. That's yours. You can keep that and rebuild it into something better. So take this moment right now. Breathe in, hold it, now exhale. You just did it, the same ritual, without the harm. Your body didn't need the smoke. It just needed permission to stop. Every time you want to escape, remember, the body remembers patterns, but it also learns new ones. The calm you chase outside has always lived inside you. You just forgot how to find it. And if this feels like I'm talking about you, maybe I am, because somewhere deep down, we all have something we turn to when life gets too heavy. Some of us face it, some of us hide from it, but we all understand the need to feel safe again. So next time you see someone reach for smoke, don't judge them. See the pain they haven't said. See the child who learned to comfort themselves the only way they knew how. And if that someone is, you know this. You're not weak for trying to survive. You're strong for noticing why you do it. Healing doesn't begin when you stop. It begins when you understand. So tell me, what's your escape? What's that one thing you do when no one's watching, just to feel okay? Comment it below, because awareness starts when we speak it. And who knows, maybe your comment helps someone else recognize theirs. Take a breath, not to hide, but to begin again, because peace was never in the smoke. It's been in your lungs all along, waiting for you to breathe differently.